Howdy, folks. We are back to my garage again, and we come in today. I think we've got that thing pretty much done. Somebody said we were missing some of the trim on it, so I'll have a look at that. I was thinking of something else I did miss, but I can't think of it now. Oh, yes. Windshield wipers. I did realize I missed that after. There's still probably something else, but we're gonna do something a little more interesting than that today. Maybe we'll start work on this other car. See what we can do with this $700 car. Maybe we'll go look at the junkyard real quick. Actually, look at our money. We'll go pop into the junkyard and we'll see what else is there and see if we can't get a second parts vehicle we can rip extra parts off of. And we'll keep an eye out for stuff we want to take home now that we have a vehicle to be able to drive here and collect parts and such. If it ever loads. It's one of the killers in this game. If you go to buy a car or anything, they don't spawn it in when the game spawns to avoid having a lag. So they spawn it when you go close to it. As most of you guys know, there's always been a bit of an FPS problem in this game, and it causes a lot of issues. Not insulting the game, it's just the way it is. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about them. It's just what we're dealing with. It's pretty overpriced for what it is. Could probably make it up to 5K and strip a few parts. So we'll look around, see if there's anything that's a little bit of a better deal that we can get some parts off of for our second car build. That's a really good deal, and I can definitely make money off of that. There's a Bart back there too. These cars are not worth as much as the other cars, so it's about the same as the coupe, because the coupe's worth a little bit more. So it's about the same deal. There's a lot of good interior there, and if it's going to be a keeper car, it's got a good engine block to start with, but the front end is wasted. There's a radiator. We'll go check out the other one a little bit. See what's really there, right? It's got a good block. It's got a radiator too. The front end is good. I can't really see too much else. I guess we could see the transmission. Transmission's cooked. Gas tank's good. So we're really looking for parts for the other car, so maybe we'll just grab these for extra vehicles to try to put together our new project car or something like that. I can notice some really nice wheels on both of them, so maybe we can strip the wheels, a couple other things for we don't have to run to the store and try to buy them. Because now with the new restrictions that they put on the stores for whatever reasons, you can't buy stuff at night. So if you need a tire or something, you can't get it. So you're going to have to kind of think ahead. I don't know if they plan to kind of add to the challenge of the game or what the plan was there, but that is what it is now. I couldn't understand. I don't always understand what the people at my garage are thinking. I don't always see eye to eye to what they're doing and saying. It's not a known secret that part of the reason that we started our game in the first place was God damn it, guys! Seriously, why would they spawn it there? Anyways, and the one's way over here. Like, what the hell? Part of the reason we started our game in the first place is I joined the Discord for my garage, and I was just trying to play it and trying to learn about the game and seeing what was going on. I was hoping to get in on like some of the information coming up. I've never made any games. I was never involved in anything like that. I was just a game player myself. And some of the members of the Discord of my garage were using some really awful terms to use to any human being. I won't say what, because I'm not trying to shame anybody, but they were using some really, really nasty terms. To do with preferences of sexuality, basically. And I am a straight white male. I got no ponies in this race, basically. I don't have anything to win or lose. I just hate seeing people act like that. So I had said something, and I had told them that they shouldn't be acting like that and saying things like that to this guy, in which case they all started saying it to me. And then when I said something back, which was just kind of a random insult, I was banned from the Discord. And so that's fine, you know, whatever. I guess defending people should be something they ban somebody for. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. It's hard to say. But shortly after that, anyways, on the discussion page, me and the creator kind of got into it a little bit. He just released the motorcycle, and I was not very happy with the motorcycle, to be honest. I don't see what the point of it is. You make less money off of it. You can't carry anything on it. There's nothing really motorbike related in the whole game. So I said something. I said, is there a direction to this game, or are we just kind of just randomly adding things? And I was banned from their Steam page for saying that. So I don't know. I was so just sick of it at that point that I was talking to another guy from the My Garage page or Discord, because he had actually seen what happened, and he was kind of same as me. He was in kind of disbelief. Like, he seen that I kind of stood up for people that shouldn't have been being made fun of for their sexuality. Like, that's their choice. It's a choice they make, and I have no sides in this. I just think that people should be free to do what they want, and I don't know. You shouldn't be able to insult them because of their choices, I guess. So, he's seen that. Oh, there's only one car in there. It's crap. What the hell is... Oh my god, there's more spawning still. Jesus, man. So he's seen that, and he kind of agreed with me that that wasn't okay. So he started talking to me on Steam, and I told him, I was like, you know what, I'm so upset with the way that they handled that whole thing. I'm like, I'm honestly tempted to start my own game. Because all I was trying to do is make some, like, nice suggestions towards how the game could be improved. And, like, that turned into me getting banned from their Steam page as well. So, I don't know. I felt like this was the best way to handle it. Like, you know, when the world won't change and be what you want it to be, well, make it what you want it to be, I guess. As long as you're not hurting anybody else or anything like that. So, that's how we started our first game, and why we started our first game. It wasn't so much out of spite, but just knowing that it could be done better, basically. That the people who help you make the game, who pay for your game, are the people you probably want to care about and listen to. But that's my story of how I started getting into game development. It was because of this game and the creators and how they treated me, basically. Me and Queen both agreed that, I don't know, that it just could have been so much better. Like, why was it this? Why did this happen? There was just no reason for it. So, and after that, we figured out, hey, it's actually, it's not as hard as you would think it is to make a game. You just need to have a really good idea and really creative outlook on things, and be willing to learn a lot of things and new things. And so, I think honestly most people would be able to pull something together. I think where we suffer, or where it would be hard for a lot of people, is the creative aspect. Is coming up with a new concept that's not overdone, or their own way to do something. And somebody had mentioned on one of my comments from my game the other day how there were similarities to this game. And I honestly, there is a little bit, but I wouldn't say there's enough to even say we have anything in common. The only thing we have in common is we both have vehicles in our game, I would say. But this game is really good in its own way. It has its own features and yada yada yada. The problem comes when you want them to change anything or to advance anything. Maybe things are getting better, maybe they're willing to listen now, and maybe he learned a really good lesson that day with why you don't just treat people like that. But I don't know. I haven't really spoke to him ever again, or it wasn't really something I desired or wanted to do. I was pretty much done with the My Garage community at that point. I just didn't really want nothing to do with it. I'm usually a pretty private person. Like, I don't usually speak up unless I feel like I should or I have to. And it's only for I don't feel guilty that, you know, those moments when you know something's not right and you should say something and you don't, and then you spend the rest of your days wondering, well, should I have said something? Honestly, I'm going to say something. And I didn't like the way they handled a few things, and I said something. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it wasn't my place. I'm willing to admit maybe it wasn't, but I was honestly only had good intentions. But the way things are taken these days, and I don't understand this world. I honestly don't. I feel like an outsider to youngsters because, like, the way they treat each other, the way the things they say as jokes, like, I just can't relate to it. I don't think it's funny. Same with, like, swearing and stuff. Most people swear quite a bit. It's part of their big YouTube thing. I try not to. I think it's vulgar, honestly. When I swear, I've made a mistake and I say sorry. But that's a personal thing, I guess. Everybody is who they are, and they think things are cool that they think they're cool or whatever. I don't really have that, I guess. How the frig did my wrench just go? My wrench just disappeared? What the hell just happened? Is that it over there? What the hell? What in the hell? Just pulling any good parts we can get off the suspension. We'll get rid of this junk. So we'll probably keep it a pretty short video today. I got a lot of other things I want to cover today. Probably shouldn't bring it up in this video, but we are at Queenfish Games getting really close to getting a demo out for our next project. And it's about to get its page put up on Steam. And I'll definitely fill you guys in a little bit more information as soon as I know a little bit more. If you're interested, at least, because it's not going to be for everybody, and it's going to be a yard sailing type of project where you buy, sell, trade. I guess garage sale would be a better term. And it's going to be quite a bit to it, repair, fix, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you're into that type of thing, then you're probably going to want to keep up with my updates and be listening to my videos to find out more about it. But it is pretty close. It's pretty close to being a demo already, so it's not going to take long now. Names already picked out and reserved and everything else, so it's just a matter of getting the demo out. And if you're interested in doing the play test, oh my god, this game is so freaking laggy today. What is going on with this? Do you see this? There's definitely an FPS problem going on. I've been playing all kinds of other games. You've seen it. It's not this laggy. I don't know what the hell's going on here today. Cars sitting on each other or something again. This game. This is a game I always wanted to love. I really do. I really like a lot of the features in it. I think it's so creative how they came up with this stuff. But then they just did it in a way that just kind of makes me mad. I don't know. It's just the lags. Like, there's always seems to be something here. Why can't we just have a smooth playing game here, guys? Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but maybe they should have done it an Unreal. Unreal's honestly made just leaps and bounds lately with their programming, where Unity is always just it's been a mess. Sorry, Unity. That's my personal opinion. That's not a fact. I'm not stating that as a fact. I'm stating that as my personal opinion. Just like everything in my videos, it's just how I feel. It's not necessarily the truth. Like, if you believe something different, that's your truth, dude, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. I understand everybody's got their own opinions, and I don't mind hearing yours. If you want to tell me in the comments, feel free to. Just try to be cool about it. I'm not looking to fight with you. If you would just want to tell me how you feel, for I understand how you feel, that's fine. I don't mind at all. It actually helps me understand people when they explain themselves, right? It's the only way that we can understand each other, if we start explaining how you feel. So, Jesus, I got a lot of tires here already. I didn't realize. Guess we'll start cleaning up the body. Probably get this video stopped pretty soon. I'm gonna just strip parts off the other cars to try to make our profit. our parts for this car. I can see we got a good transmission, so maybe we'll take that one engine that looked pretty decent. It was just a block, and we'll strip the rest of the engine parts we can from the rest of the engines. I think we got some blocks sitting over there too. Maybe we'll use one of them instead. I always forget about them. Got quite a bit of parts just sitting around the shop already. Don't see any more rust there, but it probably is a bit more. So today I'm going to be coming out with a couple more videos, so if this one gets buried and doesn't get seen until later, I'm sorry about that, but we're probably going to do some playing today. We've been working really hard on our projects and stuff, and oh my god, the lag in this. I don't know what's causing all this lag. It's usually not this bad. I wonder if they did another update or something that caused some kind of issue. So I don't know how Unity works, but if you use certain nods and programming types, like things that ping constantly and things like that, that check things constantly, like rust condition might be one of those things. It can cause a lot of overdue, like issues. What needs to happen is you need to kind of say, like, don't check it unless that tool's in my hand or something, and that way it's only checking one I don't know what you would call it, one channel at a time, for an easier way to describe it. I feel like it's something like that, and that they haven't really thought out the logistics of. But I could be mistaken too. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I feel like these things could be tidied up rather easily if they just kind of had an idea what was causing it, and that's why I mention it. But I do realize we live in a world where if you try to suggest something, it's taken as an insult and not as, like, an opinion. And so, well, that's how me and my garage got like this in the first place. So, but I can't thank them enough, though, honestly. Like, I love making games. I can't believe we made them, and I can't believe we were almost ready to make another one. We have so much love for doing this stuff that it's doing itself almost. And honestly, if my garage didn't treat me like that initially, we would have never got here. We would have never started. We would have never said, can we make our own game? So it's kind of ironic in a way, and maybe I should be thanking them, because their issue with me helped me find a new way. And we're pretty happy. We built a little community around our one game, and I feel like it's only going to get bigger as our games come out more and our ideas are expressed more. So I have no harsh feelings against these guys despite what has happened, but I feel like that's one-sided, that they may have some harsh feelings against me. But if you do, if you're out there and you're listening and you got nobody to blame but yourself. All it would have taken is just a little compassion and listening and, you know, understanding, and we would have never gotten into the situation in the first place. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. The thought of that kills me. I don't want anybody to be all, like, hurt and stuff, thinking I'm out there to get them, because I'd never do that. I'm not that person. Oh my god, am I ever going to get the right angle? There we go, got it. I honestly got no mal wishes or anything towards anybody. I just want to have a good time and be heard, just like you guys. Everybody wants to be heard, right? Why don't the developers ever listen? Maybe because your game turns into Fishton, though. Because, like, as we've been listening to people, our game has changed so much. It started off as just an automotive game, and now you can own businesses, you could do jobs for people at stores, you could... There's a crazy storyline. But, I don't know, maybe that's for the best. Because I love Fishton, and I love what it's become, and, yeah. That's part of everybody kicking their opinion in there. So, and we're still going. We're still updating. We're not going to stop on Fishton until, I don't know, until its life cycle's done, I guess. Well, there's plenty more to do and plenty more ideas that are about to happen there, too. We're just working on other projects right now. We did just put out a major texture update for Fishton the other day. We thought, something that we could get done fairly easily, but turned out to be a lot more than we expected, but we still got it done. And that's good news for Fishy Fishton. There's a lot of devoted fans there that have been with us since the beginning, and I don't know, we can't thank you guys enough. It's been a really cool experience. I can't get rid of all that. We'll have to come back and get rid of the rest, it looks like. Let's just get what we can, and we'll get the body built. And then we'll finish off the rest. Okay, I think we're just about done this video. Maybe we'll just finish up the rust on this piece and see if we can get it snap clean or whatever. Also, I noticed one of their updates lately. It used to be when you got used cars at the junkyard, they'd be damaged, and I kind of showed you guys that glitch where you could just add putty, and then after you added the putty, you could just grind it once, and it would remove all rust from that part, saving you a lot of time and heartbreak. I think they've stopped letting the vehicles be damaged at the junkyard. I think they're looking for a solution to... So I think that was a glitch that was in the game. I'm not sure. I don't talk to them, obviously. And I'm not a part of their Discord anymore, as you know, if you've listened to anything I've said. So I just don't know, but it's possible. I don't want to falsely represent anybody. I don't know what their plans are. Alright, well, I think we got most of the rest. I think we just got a touch more, and you seen where it was. The value went from 800 to 2,000 something. So it's a good start. We'll make this... I don't know if we'll leave it a convertible. I don't know if we'll do a full roof. We'll decide when we get back. If you guys got anything you want to say, if you'd like to see it go a certain way, if you want me to jack it up, jack it down, do something cool, let me know, and I'll try to do that. And, oh shoot, I wonder if our other vehicle got damaged. Like, I can't believe that freaking truck landed on it. Or that car landed on it. No, it didn't. What the hell? Well, I don't know. Maybe my hammer's broken because it always just says nothing's damaged anymore. So maybe I should go get a new hammer. I don't know. Let's go try that. I'm going to see. I got lots of money. Who cares? Is my hammer broken? Do you not pardon my language. Do you not sell hammers here, sir? Yeah, also when I started doing all that Steam stuff, a guy that started talking to me named Jeremy, he started hanging out with me after all that happened, and on Steam, and honestly, the guy seemed nice enough, but then he just kept on asking way too much information about my projects and being like, what are you up to now? What are you working on? What's this going to be? How's that going to be? And I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I said, well, you know, I'll fill you in on everything, and we'll let you be a play tester on the game, and you can tell us a little bit, you know, about what you think and what could be better and what could be worse. So we let Jeremy play and play test and play test and play test, and he never, ever, ever said a word to us. And we sat there and we said, well, what's up with that? Is he not playing it? And we looked, and he was playing it, but he wasn't saying a word to us and telling us anything he felt about the game. And I kind of got the feeling near the end that maybe Jeremy wasn't my friend, that maybe Jeremy had come from a different game company to kind of monitor our progress, basically, and see where our game was going, for they could use some of the ideas in their game. Not going to say what game it is, but if you just use your head, I think it's obvious. And some of the things that we were doing and talking about did end up coming out in their game, and that's fine. I eventually, we blocked Jeremy from access from us and removed him as a tester for obvious reasons, but I don't know. I don't know why he would be that malicious, I'd say, but I'm pretty sure that was the situation. Puts us in an awkward situation. I didn't want to be mean to anybody, so I just didn't say anything mean. I just removed him and blocked him. I don't know. And that's the best way to handle it, people. Everybody's always looking to get revenge and get this and get that. Honestly, you're just going to get yourself some bad karma. Remove yourself from bad situations and put yourself in positive situations. It's the best thing you can do in your life. Because that negativeness and those lies and weird stuff and crap, they're only going to make your life bad. You need to stay away from that stuff and stay positive. So there you have it. There's another Lord Fish story in the middle of episode of My Garage. Well, we did some work, some basic work on our vehicle. This is going to be our next project. Maybe we'll do this one after. I don't know. We're just going to do them all eventually. Make them all ours while we're making money on the side. Hopefully you guys agree with that. We'll start rounding good parts up from the junkyard, and we'll start going to collect them now that we have a truck. And we'll start working on other stuff as well. I don't know exactly. If you got any ideas, shoot it in the comments, and we'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.